I hoped he wasn't doing anything stupid. His wife would take him for everything he's worth. Elise turned around then, wiping her hands on a towel. Her face was composed, but her eyes were tight. Well, men go through phases, Mark. Maybe he just feels unappreciated. Maybe, I said, grabbing a bottle of water to hide the sneer forming on my lips. But deception has a way of coming out, Elise. It always does. She looked at me sharply, searching my face for any sign that I knew. I kept my expression bland, just a tired husband venting about work. After a second, she relaxed. Dinner will be ready in 10. Over the next 2 weeks, I turned our house into a surveillance state. I bought voice-activated recorders, small ones that looked like USB drives or pens, and I planted them. One went under the passenger seat of her car, one went behind the headboard of our bed, another went in her home office. I also installed a keylogger on her laptop while she was in the shower. It was illegal, invasive, and absolutely necessary. The recordings were torture to listen to. I would sit in my car in the parking lot of a grocery store, headphones on, listening to my wife call my best friend the moment I left the house. He suspected something the other day. Elise's voice crackled through the recording from her car. He mentioned you were distracted. Mark is a drone, Julian's voice replied, booming through the car's Bluetooth speakers. He sees spreadsheets, not people. He doesn't have the imagination to suspect us. The recordings painted a vivid, sickening picture. They'd been meeting up at a small, discreet hotel on the other side of town. Julian would complain about his own wife, about how she didn't understand him. Elise would agree, her voice dripping with sympathy, complaining about how I was too focused on work, too predictable, too boring. They planned their secret meetings with the precision of military strategists, using coded words and burner phones. The worst part was hearing them laugh. They laughed at my jokes, the ones I'd told Elise over dinner, which she'd then repeated to him. They laughed at my habits, the way I organized my closet by color, the way I always read the last page of a book first. Every piece of laughter felt like a stab wound. The man I called my best friend and the woman I called my wife were dismantling my life, piece by piece, and finding it hilarious. I knew I had to do something, but the anger was so cold, so heavy, it paralyzed me. I just kept listening, gathering more and more proof, fueling a fire inside me that was getting ready to burn everything down. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story, make sure to like and subscribe for more.
If you want to listen full story video, link in description.